Yeah, we've really been dealing with some very unusual weather for this time of year. The heat hasn't been here. The humidity hasn't been here. Our temperatures have been about 5 to 10 degrees below average for this time of year. This morning, we dropped down into the low 50s in some areas across northwest Arkansas. 51 in Fayetteville, 55 in Bentonville this morning, and 61 in Fort Smith. So an unseasonably cool start to the day. But as we go in throughout the next few days, we are going to be warming up, and the humidity is going to make a return as well. Our temperatures right now are in the 60s and 70s. Cool spot in Fayetteville at 68, also in Tahlequah this evening. So a very enjoyable evening. If you did get outside, I'm sure you enjoyed it. And the reason you did is likely due to the low humidity. That is what has made our weather so comfortable over the last few days. Dew points in the 60s right now. They were in the low to mid 50s earlier this afternoon. So some very dry air in place. But the big thing that's going to be changing over the next few days, we had north wind earlier this week. We had calm winds today. What happens overnight tonight and into tomorrow is the winds are going to shift around and be out of the south. That brings us that Gulf moisture and as well as some warmer temperatures. So what we can expect over the next 24 hours, by 11 p.m. we're seeing temperatures very similar to now in the 60s and 70s. And then overnight under clear skies, we cool off quickly again. We don't get quite as cool as we did last night, but our temperatures will drop down into, we'll see some upper 50s across northwest Arkansas and 60s across the River Valley. Again, we keep the south winds overnight, bringing in heat and bringing in moisture. Tomorrow is just a few degrees warmer than it was today, but it's a few degrees warmer. It's a little more humid. It's going to feel 6 to 8, potentially 10 degrees warmer tomorrow afternoon than it felt this afternoon. By noon, we'll see temperatures in the mid 80s with sunny skies, and then in the evening, some upper 80s in northwest Arkansas, low 90s across the River Valley for tomorrow. But overnight tonight, we drop down to 57 for a low in northwest Arkansas, 64 for the River Valley. Again, clear skies, south winds about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then tomorrow afternoon, 87 for a high in northwest Arkansas, 90 in the River Valley. That's still a couple of degrees below average for this time of year, but we'll continue to have a little bit warmer each day over the next few days. Now, if you are headed out to the Benton County Fair over the next few days, going to be gorgeous weather, 87 tomorrow, 89 the next day. A little warmer and a little more humid than we have seen over the last few days, and that trend continues throughout the weekend. Temperatures make it to 90 degrees by Saturday. You see the rain chances making their way back into our area, and for the River Valley, we see 90 tomorrow, and 90s stay around. We stay in the low to mid 90s. 94 is the average temperature for today. So we're right around average, but the humidity starts to come back and it really starts to feel more like summer.
So for the kids that are enjoying their summer break, you have a few days that actually feel like it. So
you sure do.
Have fun with it. All right, we'll talk again.